Hey guys, what it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Drama Life Prison Wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping, because you got to hold your breath for justice. To see justice before all face to blink. Yes, it's your girl Cadillac. Anyways, coming through today, May the 11th, 2025. Girl, I am so exhausted, so sleepy. I'm just coming from my storage because I really need to get that thing sorted through and get rid of it. With inflation, I took that storage out in 2023, December. Was it December? No, I'm sorry, because it took me a while. So I took that storage out in June of 2023, and it was $70. I now pay $180 something for a freaking storage unit. It's the size of a half garage, like a one-car garage. It's not even that big. Girl, so I've been pulling myself together to sort through that. That was something I was supposed to do at the drop of the year because I got to free up some of my money. Like, literally, I don't see how I'm going to make it, but just trusting and having faith in God. But that's really the only way I'm going to make it because there's no money coming in, not enough. Like, we literally live paycheck to no check. And then I was watching someone saying, oh, it's because you don't budget your money. What money we got to budget? Like, before you even get paid, literally just got paid, but you already broke. And you got all these days before the next payday. And then that's already accounted for. So, girl, this is not working at all. So the first step, I got to get rid of the unnecessary bills, which is... A storage unit is not really necessary at this point. That is so ridiculous. They're charging that much. That more than double. And the reason they can do it, they say because a storage unit is a month-to-month rental. So they literally can just keep going up each and every month. And that's what they've been doing. Started from $70. And now I'm paying $180 something for the same unit. Like, it's not even worth it. So I pulled myself out here to sort through a few bags. I am exhausted. I did close last night at my restaurant. And before closing, I went to visitation. So literally, I have been going until I'm gone to bed. Like, I'm tired. So I'm going to finish up my coffee. I got me some little 7-Eleven coffee. I picked it up yesterday, girl. Let me tell you, when I left visitation, first of all, update on visitation, not much has changed really. Not a lot. Like, I just report when, something interesting happens, but not really anything going on or whatever. I did tell you about that gator I seen, girl. That was too much. But there was another gator sighting, up closer to the facility. Now, this really makes me nervous because it's crazy because you got to walk past, like, I don't even know what they call them, drainage ditches or whatever, and they have these holes, and there's like there's like 3 of them or something in front of the prison. So I'm guessing that these gators made their way through these little drainage ditches because it was a prison wife that visits every week, like myself. And she was like, her son said, "Ma, a gator." And she was like, "Yeah, whatever." And she looks and she sees a gator. So that means them things are making their way up close to the front. And it's like, if they ever come out and they want to attack somebody, where you finna go? Where are you finna go? They not finna, they ain't finna let you up in that gate that quick to get away from that gator. And now this makes me so nervous, like bringing both my grandchildren, because I'm like, okay, so I got my grandson, which still is in a carrier, and even if I leave his carrier, he's in my arm. But then you got my granddaughter that she walks, but you know, she's kind of babyfied when she has to compete with the grandson, like she's going back and forth for attention. So at those times she don't be wanting to walk. How can I be trying to get these kids up in the car or out of the car and then a gator walk up on me? God forbid. Oh my gosh. Like literally, this is too much. So yes, a second gator sighting. And when I seen that one out far, like I told you, you drive like maybe a mile or so, because I guess the guards actually live on property, because you pass like a little apartment complex, look like a lake with the little bench where I wouldn't be sitting by that bench because I already figured the gators would be there. And then they confirmed when I seen that gator out in the road last week. But I didn't know they'd come up that close like that. And them guards be walking all around. They'll walk from, because there's like several facilities. I think it's like 2 or 3 facilities on the same property. And they'll walk from this unit to that unit. They'll go to, I'll be seeing them walking all by them during apartments. And I'm like, girl, there are gators out here and y'all just walking. Like, I cannot. But yeah, so then I left. I got safely to my car. I was so nervous. I'm like, this is too much. I'm not gonna be able to handle this if I see one of these things coming out while I'm walking on foot. Girl, not gonna be able to handle it. So I go, and I was headed from Vizzo straight to work. I worked the night shift. They was having a graduation event for the kids, so I'm tired, really don't want to come in. I was hoping I got one of them texts, do you want the day off? But of course, when you waiting on them texts, you don't get them texts. So I didn't get the text, meant I had to go in. So I'm like, let me stop. I don't have no gas. My car ain't never got no gas. Like, girl, finances are going to bed. I do not even like living this way. I hate living like this. But, so I don't have no gas. I get halfway on the highway to my destination. I'm like, I better get off before I'm broke down on the side of the highway. So I stopped to this, I think I was trying to go to, it used to be racetrack. I don't know if they racetrack or speedway or what they are now. But it was across the street from the 33rd Street Jail, which is the jail in Orlando. So the GPS took me where it kind of it didn't take me to that gas station. It kind of turned me off to a gas station on a side street. So I'm like, okay, I'll go in there. So 7-Eleven, I got 7-Eleven rewards, whatever. I'm in there looking at the coffees and such. And I'm like, do I get Colombian, or do I get this, or do I get that? Like, what's the strongest one they got, girl? I'm willy-nilly looking around. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I can get me a little snack or something, because I'm going straight to work, ain't ate. So all I ate was a little vending machine food at Vizzo. So I'm going to be hungry depending on when they, give us lunch. All of a sudden, I hear, pow! Like, what the? A car. And I had literally just walked from my car to the front of the 7-Eleven. Exactly the parking lot I walked across is where, when I look outside, a car bammed and hit the it's like pillars outside of the store, pillars. It broke the pillar. It sounded like that car was coming up in that store. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad I was not, I'm glad it stopped it though. It broke the pillar, but it didn't allow the car to fly up in the store. I'm like, oh my goodness, let me get up out of here. Let me get out of here, and thank you, Lord, because I literally was just there. If I had been, do you ever had those instances if you were at a place just a few minutes after the time you arrived at that place, or a few minutes later, or if you got there too early what could have happened. That would have been me walking across that area. But yeah, that's all for now. Ain't doing too much, just trying to figure everything out, trying to maintain, and I know that you are doing the same thing. All right, guys, it's your girl Cadillac.